I'm here with Bob Mould. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Well, this is kind of a weird thing you're at tonight. It's a listening party. Could you just explain to viewers what a listening party entails and what it's like to be the center of it?
Well, what a listening party usually is they'll just, when they're debuting a new record, they will get all kinds of people from retail shops and radio stations and print media and visual media together and feed them, wet them down with the liquid of their choice, and
Get them good and drunk.
something like that, and play the record over and over till everybody's sick of it, and then they leave and usually find out their car has been towed or something. So they're real fun. Fortunately, I got a ride to mine, so I don't need to worry about that.
But you have to stay there during all this.
I have to stay.
And listen to it over and over.
Usually people are yelling at me about something or other. Don't you remember me from this? So it's okay. They're fine, they're okay. This is one of several that has been going on during this time period, so it's
Part of making a new album.
a numbing experience. It's all right.
Well, you recently somebody released that live Husker Du album.
Mm-hmm.
That was your old label. What's it like to have like those old tracks come back into the public?
The Husker Du live record, which came out on Warner's, it's good. That's fine. I mean, we knew that was coming I knew it was coming for a number of years. It was just a matter of when. I'm glad that came out. It puts a certain closure to that whole Husker Du period, which is good.
But now you have this new album, File Under Easy Listening.
Yes.
What's the deal with that title?
No, it's just everybody thinks that it was like this intended irony. I just thought it was a good title.
You're not getting mellow on us, are you?
No, I'll just listen to the record and see. I guess I don't think it's my idea of easy listening, I suppose.
Well, maybe it's a little different than that last album, Beaster. That was a pretty nasty album.
Yeah, Beaster was a tough one. That was a lot to digest at once. Yeah, unlike Beaster, I think this record is back to the shorter, more pop sensibility songwriting. It's a pretty abrasive sounding record, but I think people will like it. It's okay.
You have a sound, and you still.
Yeah, well, that's when you put the needle down on it, or when you put the light on it.
You know who it is.
You know who it is. Yeah. So that's good. That's important these days because everything does tend to sound the same sometimes to me.
Your drummer Malcolm Travis is kind of well known around here in Boston because he's in that legendary bands throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
Human Sexual Response that eventually mutated into the Zulus.
Yes.
How did you end up having him in the band?
Well, I'd produced the Zulus album for Slash back in 1988. We recorded the band down at Normandy Sound in Rhode Island, ironically enough, just as Maurice Starr was finishing up this thing that everybody was laughing at called New Kids on the Block.
Sure, I remember that.
So, yes, everybody's like, yeah, don't pay any attention to him, man. He's got this weird thing like this White Jackson 5 thing.
What a stupid idea.
What a stupid idea that was, yeah. So we were doing that Humble Little Zulus record in there. So I knew Malcolm from that. When the Zulus broke up, Malcolm and I had been in correspondence, over the interim, and let me know that his services were available.
But the weird thing is the three of you and Sugar are living in different parts of the country. How does that work as a band?
Well, it works real good because we don't get in each other's faces all the time. I think, when you're young and you're in a band and you all live in the same city and you're rehearsing every day and going out at night together and stuff, that's great when you're 18, but all of us are a little older than 18. All of us are over 30, and it just, we've been through it before. We get together to make music. We don't get together to have a life, like some kind of lifestyle deal. So it works out good. It cuts down on the jamming, but that's fine.
Even that sort of unnecessary aspect of the band, like just making noise whenever.
No, see, that's the thing that we don't have that a lot of other bands have, and sort of jealous of that is that they do get together and write songs out of improvisation. I think what it does with us is forces the songwriting to be so much more concise and stronger because we don't have all that experimentation time as a unit. So
sometimes I kind of like that anyways because it comes down to a good song anyways. It's a good song no matter how it's fleshed out.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
But how come just out of curiosity, you went from a band to a solo career and then back to a band, but still, let's face facts, basically your band.
Yes.
With Sugar. Why you like being more anonymous in the band?
It just sort of ended up that way. I mean, there was no big master plan when the three of us got together other than to try to rehearse and record a lot of material that I had stockpiled over the past year and a half. And things just went so well immediately, we figured, well, why not make it a band? You know, it wasn't like it was a plan or anything, it just sort of happened.
Instead of being the Bob Mould experience.
Yeah, whatever. Tried that once, whatever. It was fine, but, you know. No, this was just, you know, when the three of us finally got together to play, it really clicked, and it was really a good, positive thing, you know. It wasn't any kind of attitude or any kind of big ego thing, so I thought, well, we'll just give it a band name. So.
Well, you're here doing this, you know, promo thing, but are you playing tonight, by the way?
No. No, that's why I'm
These
doing
interviews aren't training enough, right?
That's why I'm doing all this now, so that when we go on the road this fall, all we have to do is play.
When can we expect to see Sugar in the New England area?
I would guess the second week, end of November. I would imagine Boston will be something like November 11th at the Orpheum, and it's Friday night. And then I think we're going to try to do some stuff in Providence as well, so around that time period.
Great. Can't wait to see the band. Thanks for stopping by. I think you got to go to your listening party now and hear that album again.
Yes, that's it.
So in the meantime, let's play a song from it, your favorite thing, Your Own Rage.